Xbox One X Review. The Xbox One X was revolutionary, bringing native 4K HDR gaming to a console. Despite the massive file sizes that come with such stunning graphics, this platform still offers the most luxurious gaming experience available. Buying an Xbox One might be the best move right now since Microsoft has discontinued its production of the Xbox One X and is focused on developing its successor, the Xbox Series 10. Despite being eclipsed by the Xbox Series 10, the Xbox One X is still a powerhouse console featuring native 4K resolution and HDR playback. It's an excellent option if you're looking for something that isn't quite next-general. Even though the Xbox One X may appear to be the ideal gaming console, there are still some flaws associated with it. The 1TB internal hard drive is insufficient considering current games require 4K texture packs. On top of that, Xbox falls behind its competitors when it comes to exclusives despite having a successful Game Pass service. The Xbox One S has many of the same features at a much lower cost. Our comparison of the Xbox One X and Xbox One S provides more information on that. Comparing the Xbox One X and One S, it's easy to see they're nearly identical in design, the only difference being minor color scheme variations. Microsoft has since moved on to a more blocky design with their Xbox Series 10 and Series S models. But don't be fooled by its outer appearance. This console is packed with powerful features. Xbox One X is a darker gray than Xbox One S, and the disc tray is located in a different position on the front of the console. Even though these are just aesthetic changes, the Xbox One S still retains its high functionality, which is a positive thing. The disc tray in the console can play not only Xbox One games but 4K Blu-rays, which was exclusive to Microsoft's 4K consoles until the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series 10 were released. On the back, there are several recognizable similarities to the original One S. These include a power connector, HDMI out, HDMI in, 2 USB ports, an IR out, an optical audio port, and an Ethernet port. Predictably, the return of the Xbox One's Kinect port is not featured. Microsoft has formally declared Kinect deceased for quite some time now and has even discontinued selling adapters that would allow usage of the device on contemporary consoles. The new machine features a darker gamepad that is exactly the same as the one included with Xbox One S, demonstrating that you can improve something that already works. If you're unsatisfied with the level of control that controllers grant, Xbox One X gives you the option of keyboard and mouse controls for a handful of games. This feature has been around for a while, but it is appreciated by gamers who demand precision in their gaming experiences. Comparing the Xbox One X to earlier consoles is easy, just take a look inside. That said, this console isn't the best choice if you're looking for the most advanced gaming system in 2020. The Xbox One X is equipped with an 8-core CPU set at 2.3 GHz and 12 GB GDDR5 RAM, a 1172 MHz GPU with 6 teraflops of graphics power for 4K HDR gaming in the living room, a benchmark that the Series S and Series 10 later continue. The Xbox One X specs and those of the PS4 Pro are essential to compare, with both targeting 4K gaming. Microsoft would particularly urge you to take this comparison into consideration as they were both released at a similar point in the last generation. Sony's system has 36 compute units at 911 MHz, a 2.1 GHz CPU, and 8 GB of GDDR5 RAM. One downside of the Xbox One X is that it comes with a modest 1TB hard drive which cannot be upgraded. A 2TB model was not produced prior to its transition. If it weren't for the 2TB Xbox One S demonstrating Microsoft's potential to fit larger hard drives into its systems, this wouldn't be such an issue. But since that's the case, Microsoft chose not to do so for this system.